wanted to give her the £10. I forgot. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Hi everyone. Hope you're doing well. Depending on where you're watching me from, if it's morning at your end, if it's evening, if it's afternoon, you're welcome here. It's afternoon here. It's 3 p.m. UK time here now. And I hope I meet you well. Where's my charger? I hope I meet you all well. So, let me just quickly put it on. Yeah. So, hello, Blessed. I'm sure you dropped the message before time. Oh, that was around 2:23. If you come back later to watch this, please drop your comments. And please make yourself visible if you're here. Yeah. I'm just going to wait for a few more minutes and I will share that on my phone as well. Let me share that out. Hopefully we see someone to join me, people to join me, someone to join me. So I'm not the only one talking today. So I realized that the more you do the live stream, the better you start becoming more comfortable with camera. There's a time I started, I wouldn't even like to look at the screen. I wouldn't like to hear my voice. Till now, I don't really listen to my voice as such, but it is much better than when I first started. So if you're here and you've been in the same situation, please do let me know. Let me hear what is your experience. So we'll just wait for a few more minutes. Let me put more music on. I meant to download some music and put it on here, but what all those things Goga is saying, I hope it's not, he knows it's gonna take that. That's nice. Please make yourself visible. Hello, Blessed. How are you? Hello, Blessed. How are you doing? Hope you can hear me. I've reduced the volume, the music now. I hope you can. Let me quickly share myself out. Thank you for the 13th thumb up. I appreciate. If you haven't given the video a thumb up and you could join, please remember to give the video a thumb up. I would like to stick with it with 1 hour on this 1 hour or maximum 1.5 hours. So it's rewatchable for people on this because I would like to also bring the topic to take the topic to Gore's Corner for I think maybe next weekend in the new I think in the new year, wherever. I'll try and set something up. This topic is something we really need to dig into, and I know we have different people from both channels, so I'd like to hear people's opinion on this. Okay, I can hear you. Thank you for that validation, for that receipts, for confirmation. Thank you. How are you, Blessed? How is your side? How is Ghana doing? How is would I say business? How is your channel doing as well? I just remember what I would like to share. I actually need to put it on the screen. So today, I the reason for my topic, which says why some men prefer to take the glory for good deeds in the family. Um, this is not just happening; it happens so many times when I bring a topic on. It must have happened in my house or when I was growing up, I must have seen it one way or the other. Then seen it on other houses. People must have discussed it in the group, or I also see them on social media. And I think, okay, I think it's high time we also talk about it. So that is why. So I saw something and I thought, oh, wow, is this is happening a lot now. Some decide to voice out, some just suck it in, but they are not okay within themselves. They keep fighting the battle. Sometimes there are some things that if you don't say out, you're keeping it to yourself. And each time the thought come to heart, you feel so bitter. You actually feel like beating yourself for not reacting to the situation, but because you're incapable of helping yourself. You can't really help yourself. You can't help the situation. It could be because of the finance, because of the children. Some people decide to take things because of their children, their timing, their counting years where their children will be able to stand by them for themselves by themselves. So they don't lose out. So they keep sucking things in because of the children. They don't want the man to stop funding the children's school fees. Imagine some of these things that men do, that once they have issue with you, then they're going to cut off their children funding. It's your children, both of you. And they'll say, you know what, I don't want anything to do with your mom. So therefore they'll cut off fundings for their children. And some men have a belief that when the child grows up, is going to look for his dad. So Blessed said yeah, said Ghana is fine, still battling with WH on my channel, but I keep pushing. Okay, I know I did put some on the wrong. I have so many people that have promised. God help me. Now that we've talked, I know I will do the. I'll go back to it again. I think what I can do is clear this watch this thing and put down this on. I will do that when we're done from the screen today. Let's say that. Okay. Okay, so once we see some people that joined, then I would also remember to say that if you're still here, for those who have joined, please make yourself visible so I can know when to start. I think it's been 10 minutes we started now. Okay, I would like to read the Kwa. Let me put that on the screen. So we'll just try and treat only one topic, even if it's 45 minutes we're able to spend. I think that would be watchable for people. Host not Whitey, not now. Whitey does not accept W from playlist. So mommy fit usually play the live one by one. Thanks so much. Oh my dear, I heard what you said. Before you see this channel that this ENV, you know I have two channels. Hope you know. This is my second channel. I did the playlist. I was told later that they've stopped the playlist, so I also stopped. But I will tell you the truth. Let's say 4 to 6 weeks before I got monetized. I got monetized. I think about 2 weeks ago, last week or 2 weeks ago now. So I start putting playlist again, and it will. So nothing happened, and I'll be hearing other people's on other places where they were also running their playlist. So it still works. Sometimes I don't know who usually bring up the this narrative. I don't know how to put it, but yes, is your choice, please. If you believe in it, just go with it. I can just go with each of your videos. What I would do is I'll clear my watch this thing and start again. Just that I'll try and look for the longest one so that I don't keep because I have to walk away from where the thing is where I am. Okay, okay, okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So I'm gonna tell the story verbally why I'm trying to still sort that out. That's okay. Please, I have a short premiere. I'll be back. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Unfortunately, I won't be able to join your premiere. If one is on live, you can't. It's not advisable to join. I can use my other distance to allow it to play my chorus one too. Oh, that's the one I'm using to. I'll see what I can do. Sha. Okay, so I am going to start right now. I have the thing and I'll put it on the screen and I'll talk about it. If anyone watches later, please do let's hear your opinion. What are your thoughts on this matter on ground? And this happen also when some family relocate. Some men don't they are not able to pick up quickly. It's not their fault. Majority of them is not their fault. Some are a bit choosy on the kind of work they can do. Some is because of their outbreak, how they were brought up. Some will just say they cannot um, put their hands in a dirty job or something like that. So they are so choosy with the kind of work they can do. Some just want office work, and some they don't mind any work. They just want to provide for their family, but things aren't working as planned from home. So it makes some men very grumpy or very sensitive to every little thing. But some, even when they are back home, they still have this their so-called ego. So this family relocated. I think they've been married for 12 years. The family relocated, and I think the husband is a student. They relocated, and so a lot would use student route to go into the new country, maybe UK here or Canada, US, and all that. And the man wasn't doing too well. The woman is working, and the woman noticed few things that's happening, and she just decided to ask questions. I think she knows the answer, but sometimes we want validation, and sometimes we want to even hear other people's opinion if they're also going through the same thing. If they are going through the same thing, so I'm gonna put that on the screen right now and share. Extra camera document. It's not this one. It's not just one. I think it's this one. So as you can see, it says this year makes me 12 years in marriage with 4 children. It's too fast for me, so you have to wait. He said this year make me 12 years in marriage with 4 children, 4 kids. And we just relocated to another country via student route, in which my husband is the student and I am the that's where we're going to now. So he was asked to do 20 hours, of which he couldn't do due to the course he did. And he said for him to focus on his education. So have to be the one paying bills. But sometimes if he works some hard work, he added to what I drop. But the problem is that he doesn't appreciate. Instead, he will tell me to spend a lot of money to bought me here so as to work and do account for him while we were coming. We didn't bring our kids. It was the money I earned that we used to bring them. Clothes we won't buy, he won't buy for them, in which I don't ask him, but I still buy some for him. Kids and myself, if my kids tell me, Mommy bought this for me, he always gets angry. Yeah. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh, greeting and anytime, anywhere, anytime. JD, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is business doing? Most I had that I have not seen at. Hey, thank you. I keep forgetting. Maybe I've forgotten. Oh, you know me now. Oh God, let me try. Hope you're doing well, JD. This JD, she so has energy. I don't know if I should call her my daughter or I should call her my baby sister. She has extra energy. What's the thing? Um, I'll just quickly go there. Congratulations for what? I don't know what you mean. Who are you congratulating? What happened? Studio. What the other ones are open? I don't know what happens to it. Content live. Okay, I didn't remember to put it on as usual. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. And even now that we've started, I hope it will work. I made it to this life. Is that the congratulation you meant? JD, you have energy. Yeah, you have energy. Thank you. So I was talking about why some men decide they like to take glory. I'm bringing this topic to Gore's Corner maybe next week or upper one because I really need us to dig it well. But I just want to spend like an hour here today. So a case study. This is it. This woman was talking about struggles. Though she wasn't able to express herself well, but I do understand what she meant. She said her husband, they relocated, she and her husband. Her husband was the one who applied as a student. So, and both of them they had to leave their children back home. So I think the agreement was, as a student, you're only allowed to work 20 hours and your dependent will work the remaining hours so that you guys can keep meet make ends meet. So she said her husband, let me keep replaying. She said her husband couldn't do go to work due to maybe the course he was doing. He feel overwhelmed. So as I understand, as a good wife, understanding wife, they decide that okay, the wife will be working while the husband is studying. So the 20 hours the man was meant to be using to stop to work just the part-time hours. The man wasn't even really doing it because he wanted to concentrate on his job. So the woman was the only one working. Now he said once in a while if the husband get job, he will add to wherever she's able to drop from. But the issue, he knows the husband is very unappreciative. And in such situation, they will behave as if they are your God. Even if it was a woman that bring the husband to the country, they will expect that the man should do the heaven and earth, all the jobs, and provide everything. And now the husband will keep reminding her that he's the one that funded the money for them to come. And this woman said it was when she started working that she had to gather money to bring her children back to the country because they couldn't do it when they first came. When she and her husband first came, the both of them money came. So it was her money they used in bringing the children here. Now she provide everything. She pays the bills, done a lot. She now said whenever she buy things for the children and maybe our children normally when our children would tell their dad that our mommy bought this for me, then the man would be upset and start talking to her that, oh, she should have told the children that she did it. Now I do understand that people always say when a husband and wife, when your um married, you become one. Yeah, but could there not be a time where you tell your children that you bought things? Why should you, or why should we always attribute those glory to the husband, to our daddy? When we were growing up too, I'm sure a few people would have noticed when, you know, when our parents will always say that is their father this one, so that father that. When you be wondering, do you not do something? They do, but they always will say it's your father. If they bought something for you and you say something, thank you, they'll say go and say thank you to daddy. Go and say thank. Yeah, it's a good it's good for you to train your children to appreciate their parents. But shouldn't there be a time where mommy can do something? Why should it be only daddy? They feel when the children don't hear that it's from daddy, then it seems, is it that, does it make them useless or not functioning? So that's one of the things the woman is going through, that the husband will say, why can't she tell the children that she is the one that bought the thing? I mean, he is the one that bought the thing. Even if it's their money, they will still say, "It's your daddy that gave me the money." Oh. That is why I brought this topic. Like, why are why is it like that? Why are men like that? Why are some women like that? Even some men don't ask for such, but those women just take it upon themselves to attribute every glory to whatever they've done in the family to their husband. Even if they buy something for themselves, they will say, "It's my husband, though. It's my husband, though." Is it a taboo? Is it a taboo that you should buy something for yourself, or you can buy something for your children without saying it's your husband, for your own money? If your husband gave you money for you, is that your money to look after yourself? If you take out of that money to buy something for your children, should you say it's daddy? Those are my questions. Those, and how I wish, we're plenty here, because we really need to dice this thing. Why is it that we always want to give the glory to the men? And on yesterday, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I think 2 days ago was yesterday. We're talking about what's the method of submission. you know why is it that everything submission, and they have to face the woman? And someone, and I like the person's response. It was funny, but it's part of what actually first of all come to head. And that was Steven, is it Makuska? I can't remember his name. He's a JD's second sis. ah so he said, because it's a man's world. That was how we're also brought. We grew up to know. It's known, almost everything is about men, 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 men. Why can't the woman also do something? Are we not allowed to? They make it look, it's like it's a taboo for you to say. It's not nice that you're demeaning the man if you don't tell the children that their mom did something. Also, to remind you guys of something, when we were also growing up, there's a time where we have class debates, school debates. These are kind of the things that come up on the debate topic. So if your child is being told, being given this, or was challenged with this kind of debate, they won't be able to have something to say. They will not be able to say, my my mommy buy used to buy or something. It has to be, daddy give mommy money to buy something. They can't really tell. Thank you. Say add this on now. Thank you. Blessed said, it's probably because of the society we find ourselves. It is. It's the society we found ourselves in, but the society is changing. There are things that I keep saying this, and you know what? I really respect our parent time, their age, their everything that they went through. But I still keep saying that if they have the opportunity we have right now, the level of respect that was being given to the husband, to men, or whoever, would not be to that standard. It would drop, because then they don't have support. There was no support for them. Everything is about just you. Your husband is your small lord. Even some people call their husband my lord, my lord. And I'm not saying we should not respect our husband. I am not saying that. Just that then there was no support. There's nowhere they could run to for help. No one would listen to them. It was a society of do as I say, do as I want. In where where they will say if the soup your husband does not eat, you should not cook it. What if you don't eat his type of cook? Don't let me bring up my topic out. So the society then, but right now there's more civilized world. There are more rules. There are more rules. There are more things coming out. More, everything almost go on social medias now. Women are able to work. Some can even compete with some men at work. You know, some is they are great. They are able to go to school. They can work. It's not the one that go to school that they will just ask them to sit in the house because it's part of what happened. Then to that, some women once they finish schooling, they say, "Oh, you can't work. Your certificate will be in the kitchen." All those kind of a thing. But now a lot can work and they can assist their husband. They can assist their husband. Once look at the story we're talking about, the man can only work, not able to really work for long. He was even given 20 hours, which is what is entitled to. Oh my God. Hey, my JD, my JD, my JD. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being part of the members. I appreciate this. God bless you, my dear. God bless you. If I tell you the story of this membership, I will be giving you guys my tip money. If I say this, if the moment I join money, what's it called, membership? I think I have more than 25 so far that I've joined, and let me just be giving the tips for now till when I find my foot. I appreciate you for joining. God bless you, and I pray that you will not regret it in Jesus' name. Amen. May your pocket never run dry, and I appreciate everyone who are watching as well. So as I was saying, thank you again. I need to do that video where I will say gingling 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 the one go guy that go guy is just a drama. That our coach, eh? Okay, so thank you for joining. I appreciate you. So as I was saying, the man that has 20 hours, but he couldn't do it because he would like to concentrate on his job. Now don't forget that if this man finish his schooling and he gets a very good job, there are certain things he will not even allow that woman to do, forgetting that the woman was there for him when he was studying, or in the name of we're family. But that's not where we're going to. There's so many topics I could pick from this write-up today. Some people would already know me. Even some my children know me. Once I see some this, I will pick so many topics. Like I will say, okay, what about this? What about this? What about this? And a disclaimer again that I do not advocate for men to be disrespected. Just that there are certain things we do then back then, but now we know better, and the men also know that these women are knowing better. It's hard for them to tune down a bit. We're going to talk about unlearning in another time. How we can unlearn, because there are certain things that we already know, but to unlearn them, to let go of them, knowing that this doesn't really apply, is difficult for them. They can only agree to such when maybe their own child is being dealt with in that situation. That's when they will now start kicking off, forgetting that they did the same thing to their own wife when their wife would just got married to them. So we don't usually dish out. We don't usually will allow to be given the kind of things that we dish out to our, would I say, spouse, our family, but we are able to dish it out. Anyway, so now the lady is curious that why can't she tell, why would she always tell the children that their dad got a thing? And for me, I feel sometimes when I buy something for myself, I feel good. When my children were a lot younger, there's no amount I'm taking to store that I want to go and buy something for myself. I will end up going to children's place, buying clothes, shoe, this one. I will end up almost spending everything for them, or I will even buy something for the house. That is the joy of motherhood. But you getting to a stage where you now start remembering that you need to buy something for yourself. I remember a few things that I had to just buy for myself. Hi, how are you? I was good today. 2 days to get in it. Okay, mommy's on live stream. Yeah, I'll be done soon. Yeah, love you. Yeah. So as I was saying, you feel good for buying that thing for yourself. And if you buy something for your children, let them even say thank you without you adding that daddy. Yeah, except you tell them, except you guys have a meeting in your living room or wherever and tell them, don't let the Christmas present open. Just leave it. I'm doing the live stream, please, mama, daddy. Yeah. Except they have a meeting and they tell them anything we buy is from daddy and mommy. So that each time they give them anything, they'll be saying, thank you, daddy, thank you, mommy. They'll be singing the song. But to me, I feel it's appropriate as well that once in a while the children should know that daddy bought this for them. Daddy gave the fund for this. Mommy also did this. It's not only about what's that?
I think I'm having I'm so
Yeah, yeah. It feels good to buy something for yourself. Yes. That you did not collect the money from your husband or your um the person you're dating, your spouse, or even it get to a stage that children want to buy things for themselves. That my children they want to have the money. When they started gradually, when we get to store, I will give them money to buy things for themselves. I will be there. But it got to a stage where I don't need to be there. I could see the joy in them. They will say, oh, I bought this, I bought this. You like it? And even when they now start using the money to buy, to give me a gift, I see the joy in them. Like they could use the money, they could buy something for me. We were not saying, oh, mommy. So when their children now buy something for us, why can't they say it's from mommy and daddy? I think women should also be given a chance to have a feel of I bought something for mommy. I mean for mommy bought something for us. The woman can another time decide to give the children money and say let's buy so thing for daddy. So okay, now let's now flip the table round a little bit. If the man, if the man, um, if the woman buys something, maybe they go on outing or to shopping mall, and they saw a good polo shirt that they know will look good on their dad, and they say, "Oh, I like this thing. Daddy's gonna like it," and the mother decided that okay, you guys should pick it. Do you want to buy for daddy? And they said yes, and she paid for it. And when they get home, they now give it to they now give the polo shirt to their dad. So should mommy say, "Oh, is daddy or daddy's money?" This thing, I know some people. Me, I can argue this thing to the court, but I'm just advocating that women should learn to also have that feel of they bought something with their money and not put the accolade to their husband always. Some people, when the unfortunate happen, or when they separate, maybe they don't get along anymore and they go their separate ways. Those children cannot tell this. I know very well. Those children cannot tell that their mom did something for them. There was an argument I saw on one of the stream. I think it was last year, and that child was talking down on the mom, and she was saying, do you know that child was living with the mom, but she kept saying it was our daddy that did this, that my dad this, my dad that. And the woman kept saying, those times I was saying it's your dad, it was me. She said, no, his daddy does, mommy doesn't do anything. Mommy only clean the house. Then we now switch to appreciate the fact that mommy was the one cleaning the house, because if daddy was paying for someone to come and be cleaning the house all the time, mommy was paying cleaning the house, it's another money for mommy to be rich. This is the understanding they give those children. I think it's high time couples also have a sit down talk. There's a time that we can say, okay, daddy bought it, especially when they are not working. When those men are not working, they read meaning to everything. Hi, Helen, you're welcome. You're welcome, Helen. God bless you. Thanks for coming. I hope I have given you guys jackets. I know I've set up the what's this thing called? The night boat, but it's next year later that I'm gonna sort it out. Helen, okay, Helen. I'm blessed. I think it's just I think I've done okay, I think I've done that. So as I was saying, I appreciate receive the love. Okay. So it's okay for people to couples to let their children know that there will be a time that mommy will buy something for them. Everything doesn't have to be daddy. And like I was saying, when men are not working, they feel they read meaning to everything. If you're reading something, maybe you're reading a story online, you just ease. They want to attribute those ease to them, like maybe you're easing at them. If you laugh, they might read meanings to it. So it's like you're walking on the eggshell because they are not working. Things are not good. So you're being careful around the house. Even some, they wouldn't allow their children they wouldn't allow their children to how do I say they won't allow their children to play peacefully. They was like, yeah, because daddy, because they know their husband are going to pick up. Thank you for the super chat, Ellen. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Yeah, so everything is being um they're just being very careful. So when it's time for children to get their school fees, or they ask them to bring something from school, some children will definitely go to their parent mom. They will tell their mom first, and their mom will be sending them to their dad. I think some of it too. You can cover up. Everything doesn't have to be men. That's why some ladies have this mentality that everything a man has to be the one to provide. Once you have, also learn to do. You don't need to attribute everything to your husband. Some men, when they do something and their children come to say thank you, they will say, go and thank your mom too. Some men do that. But all I'm saying is that majority women push the accolade to the men. This is what the woman was going through, which I'll keep replaying this thing again. That's what the woman was going through, saying, the man will even say, she's been disrespectful, or it's not nice for her to have not told the children that she's the one that bought it. Like I said, they said when two become one, when they get married, two become one. I do understand all that. All I'm saying is that there will be a time that you can also take your child out can you not take your child out on just you and your children's outing? You just go out to eat, just go out to shopping mall, just pick one or two things for them, everybody relax. You stop at a restaurant, or all those small eat out place. You guys place order for food, you eat, you enjoy, you have a drink, you gist. So how does this work? If so when they are paying for those things, would those women also say, is daddy that said we should do it? Is daddy that paid for this drink? I don't understand really. It's really funny, but like I said, I'm gonna be bringing this topic to Grace Corner, and we need to really dig it, talk about it. That men should also allow women to receive some I don't know, would I say some love for their children, from their children, when they buy something for their children. Everything doesn't have to be daddy bought it. Daddy bought it. This is the argument this woman was having with the argument was the woman was having, the what the woman was dealing with. Why why the woman was asking, why didn't you tell the children she is the one that bought it? Why should you tell the woman? Why should you? I mean, why should you tell the children he bought it? I don't understand the matter. That's why I said some of them maybe they should have a sitting room talk and tell the children anything mommy buy is mommy that give her money. Maybe the children should keep going to mommy all the time to say, I mean to daddy all the time. It's daddy that gave her money so that it's only daddy they will be saying thank you too. But knowing that if this keep continue to happen, that woman might not feel fulfilled. She will also want to give something to her children without mentioning my husband, your daddy. You're welcome, real life. God bless you. Welcome, welcome. I didn't even see the message. I only saw okay, yeah. I saw the hand waving, I think. You're welcome. So, like I was saying, so women should also be given they should allow mothers to also have a time to say to buy something for their children without saying is daddy that gave me money, is daddy that paid for it. 1 minute, please. This girl. Um, let me give you a jacket. I mean, I think I've given you jacket earlier. Why is it still showing? It's showing as if I've not given you. Okay, I think it's done now. Okay, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you very much. Great. Sorry, my message from my daughter. She's out, so if I won't have to go out again. She's messaged her. Yeah. So all I'm saying is I'm not stopping. I'm not against when a mother buys something for their children and they say, "Oh, daddy gave us, daddy provided," or say thank you to your dad. Is a good thing. Is very good. So the children don't just think that it's only mommy that provides. Most especially when the man is not working, when he's finding it hard to maybe meet his obligation, it makes them feel, it's not nice. They don't feel fulfilled. And a woman that is very understandable will be able to fill up that space. That is why we're partners and helping each other. Where the man is not able to provide and you have the strength to cover, to do it, you guys will cover. Nobody will know what is going on. I just don't want when the man now decide that everything that is being bought should only be all would I say thanks should be unto him. They wants to look good alone. Why should the woman be at the receiving end? A woman will also love that their children know that they bought something for them. It will also earn them respect. When these children are outside or in class and there's a debate about what a woman can do, or if this kind of topic comes on, those children will not be able to say my mommy can buy something for us. They can only say when daddy give mommy some money to buy something for us. That's the only thing that's the language that they know. Let there be sometimes daddy bought something and sometimes mommy bought something. So and I know sometimes mommy and daddy bought it. It does every time doesn't have to be daddy bought it or mommy and daddy. There should be a time where mommy can also buy. Daddy can also buy alone and it can be mommy and daddy too. Let them have that understanding. If not, when these children also grow up, they will have some of them will have this habit, especially the boys. Like this man now, it could be what he grew up with his parent that they will always say daddy their father bought it, their father provide. That's why. It could be that's why I feel the only thing the woman should do is It's him. Even when it's so glary, right, that it's not working. 1 minute, please. So yeah, that's what I bought this for. Like I said, I'm still gonna treat this on Gore's Corner so we can have what's the twisted mission. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take it to Gore's Corner as well so we can also dissect this very well. But yeah, I feel this is not fair on the woman and she will be feeling low when you're working and you don't feel appreciated. She did mention that she doesn't feel appreciated, that even the man will be saying she's the one that he is the one that paid for them to come. But the woman also worked for for the children to come over. Imagine the woman's mind will not be at rest until the woman's mind will not be at rest until our children come. So she was very hard. That's what happened. She was very hard for her to for the children to come over. And now the man wants all their colleagues to come. I'm sure that kind of a thing, she wouldn't even want the children to hear in the near future that, oh, daddy was studying at the time. He wanted to concentrate on his studies and he couldn't work. So only mommy was working. He wouldn't want that. All they want the children to know is that daddy did everything. Daddy did everything. That is why some women later, when they now go out of hands, they will say, "Oh, they've gone. They are now very their social media days." A lot is being said. You're welcome, Goga. How are you? I'm actually about to round up anyway. Thank you, real life. They said, when does children grow up in life? They will becoming independent. Yeah, when children grow up in life, they will be becoming independent. But some of them they understand that, oh, most of the things is mommy that bought it, but daddy always is she will always say our daddy bought it. That's why even some we see them on social media, they will say our parents lie too much. They lie a lot because they know the truth. So they will say, "Oh, if I buy something, I have to tell my children." I actually support when they buy something. Sometimes let them go and thank their daddy. You understand? But I just don't want it to be all the time. Let the woman also have a feel of being able to buy something for her children and not just saying it's only daddy that did it. That's my that's my own argument here. I know men ego, what it will be like. You don't want to be disrespected. Even some, most of them when they do something for their parents, they will say it's my husband, they give me money. We see a lot of them, they will buy car, everything for themselves, they will say it's my husband. But the day both of them have issue, that's when they will go to just or they will go on social media and start saying, "Oh, I bought it for myself." I only say it's the one. That one is not what we're talking about today, no, though. But I'm just particular about the children one, that women also deserve the right to, they also want to feel, that pleasure of buying something for their children without saying it's from daddy. Every time it doesn't have to be for daddy. Let them also have a say. I'm sure most of the ladies here now on this chat, their mothers or they have maybe a very younger one that they buy something for. They know what it feels like when they say thank you to mommy, thank you to auntie for buying this for me. They wouldn't have to say daddy all the time. And the children we have now, some of them will ask you questions. Some can even say, "Mommy, how come you is everything is daddy? You don't buy anything for us." You're welcome, Be Joy. Hi, Be Joy. How are you? Yoga by Goga. I know you said responsibility. So when our things keep working well, then we'll take moderation out. You don't need to connect. You can connect anytime. You're welcome, Be Joy. Thank you. Yoga said, "I see you, bro." Okay, he's talking to I think real life. We'll be right back. Getting on the road. I would have done. I would have finished before you come back. Yeah, yeah. So that's it for me, guys. If you understand the story, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think the woman should always give accolade to their husband, even if they bite things for themselves? Do you not think women also deserve rights once in a while to say, I bought it for you? Sometimes I want to buy something for my son. I don't want money from my husband. If it's the one that even gave me the money, it has become my money. And from my money, I want to buy something for him. I want to feel like I'm buying something for my son, for my daughters, yeah, or for my friend. Like I just want to give. Why should I always say daddy, daddy, daddy? Once in a while, let them have the feel of yes, they can buy something for their children and without mentioning that. It doesn't bring out the daddy's respect. It doesn't belittle daddy's ego. I think they are the one who felt they are being belittled here. There is not no belittling there. We should feel the same, you know, the same love and joy. Even the children will even be happy that mommy can buy something for them. You know, some children can even think my mommy doesn't love me enough to buy something for me. It's only every time from daddy. Some children can't even ask anything. They can't ask their father anything. I mean, their mother anything. Everything they are going to their father. And some women always do that. They will keep sending their children to their father. Go and tell your dad. Go and tell your father. Even small little thing that they could have the money to buy. They have the coins in their purse. They pencil. They will say, go and meet your father. Go and meet your father to give you the money for pencil. Go and meet your father to do that. Anyway, I would say that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think about this topic, about this woman, what she brought to the table, and how do you see it? Do you think she was wrong to have brought it out, or she was wrong to have told the children that she bought it? Was her husband right? Was she not supposed to complain? She should just follow whatever the husband say is right. I don't know. So let me know what you think about that. Real life said when someone gives someone something and talk about it, that person is not a nice person. Exactly. Imagine where the man is saying she said the man said he was the one that provided the money for both of them to come. When you give something, when we were growing up, how we were taught, and it's in the Bible, when the first hand gives when your first right hand gives something, the second should not know, your left hand should know. Initially, when I first started with this super chat, super thanks, I was like, how come it's showing on the screen? I wouldn't want to give because I feel when you give something, it shouldn't be seen. But now later, sister, it has become everything that's how YouTube made things done. I will ask some people like, is there no private thing? There was a time I keep asking for some people's paper just because I don't want it to be seen. But later I got to understand that that's how it is and we're okay with it. So when some people do something for you, they will be singing the song till when you get tired, you can even insult them. Some if it's something that you can give up, you will give that thing up. That you know what, I've had enough. I don't want it anymore. Because they will not let you rest. They will talk about it until when you dislike that thing. They won't let you rest. Any single thing, they will say, oh, I did so thing for you. Some will be telling you, after all done for you, after all I done for you, after all I done, you will hear that even before they say, you've already know the next thing they want to say, after all I done for you. There are some that we've given them a nickname of, after all I've done for you. Like if you don't do it, God decides to use you. If you don't do it, it can raise someone else to do to help out. You don't do you yeah, you don't do something for someone and talk about it. That means it's not from the bottom of your heart, and you've taken your reward. You've taken your reward. A lot of people would like to do something and they would like to broadcast it. I need I need people to know that this also thing. And I have that argument a while ago. Why should people see what you've done for others? I know some they will say it's to encourage other people to know that it's good to help. But some they are always with camera. They must view film everything. People must, it's I don't know. Like I said, we reason differently. But yeah, um, you should try to code it so that God can reward you abundantly, you know. But when you start broadcasting everything, you've actually even taken your reward on earth. So yeah, but for the man, I feel he still needs to grow up in this aspect, and I feel his condition is making him behave irrationally. I like to look at why some situation arise. Why is this person behaving like this? I feel one, it could be upbringing, our background, how we were brought up. Two, his present situation, his circumstance at the moment. He needs to study, he needs to this one, and he's grumpy. But now couple it with the last point that I've said. If this man finishes his course and he start earning good money, he still want accolade to be given to him because it's in his head. It's this mentality. I think he grew up with that. They feel a woman should always do daddy this, my husband this. They are the type that like whenever they are out, they always say my husband this, my husband that, my husband, my husband, my husband. They cannot say two sentences without putting husband like three times. So there are some people that we call them Mrs. Husband. My husband, I do mention my husband on my live stream, my husband this year, but um also try to have a mind of your own. But for this man, I pray that things work out for him and the woman also will feel appreciated. When you do something for someone and the person doesn't appreciate it as well, it does push people off. In as much as we're saying when you help someone and you're saying it that your reward has been, you've taken your reward. And as such, when you do something for someone, they don't show appreciation. It depends. When they keep pushing it on your face, you just feel not motivated to want to help them the next time. So when next another opportunity come for you to help them, you might just say, you know what? Does it worth it? It doesn't worth it. So there's no point. You just wanna you don't feel appreciated, you don't feel motivated to want to do more. And you see the person as someone that is not appreciative. So you wouldn't feel eager to help them. So what this woman is doing, being the only one working and assisting the man will drop wherever he has once in a while to add to the bill. He's not appreciating that right now because he feels the woman is a slave. That's what I read to it. That's what also gave him the audacity to be asking to tell the woman that she should have told the children that he bought the clothes or whatever he bought. I pray that he's out of this situation and maybe they will be able to iron things out. But this is part of the reason why some marriage break in abroad, which is our next topic for next week on Gore's Corner. And thank you everyone that have joined. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, JD for joining. God bless you. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Blessed. You're the first one here today. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, Ellen Akoya. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. She's my super chat for today. Thank you. God bless you. Please help me to appreciate her. Thank you. And who else was here? They are real life. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Goga was here briefly. He's on his road. He's not. He's on the road, but I don't intend to stay for long here. I don't know who Naomi is really. I don't know. Maybe it's one of the people here. Big Joy as well. Thank you for joining. God bless you. And who else? I think that's all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you in my next one. Do take care. Bye bye. Bye, and thanks for coming.